Sandland, the land of scent. Now, let's get out of this juice. Hello and welcome. Sorry for that little intermezzo. It's Chris back with yet another fragrance review, and this time it's all about Tommy Bahama and the Tommy Bahama release, Tommy Bahama for a Man from the year of 2013. The fragrance has been created by Elias Agmenides, and I bumped into this in New York a few years back, shopping at TJ Maxx, thinking that this could be great price versus quality. So I went for the purchase along with several other Tommy Bahama fragrances. The brand itself always came along, at least in from my perspective, as a sort of easygoing holiday type of fragrance and brand, and its fragrances as well as the clothing line and that. So I thought, it must be easygoing, fresh, whatever, not much of a risk taken. And this is very much the case with Tommy Bahama for Man. Again, the year 2013. Elias Agmenides is the parfumeur, which actually indicates that there is a very talented and prominent nose behind this fragrance, which is promising, and I think they achieved what I wanted to create here. Just a nice holiday type of fragrance that is very inexpensive and has a fairly wide appeal. Now, how does it achieve that? It starts with, if you look at the note breakdown, if you smell this one, it starts with a very fresh, fruity explosion of watermelon, pear, tangerine, and ginger. Now, 4 notes there, all of them very juicy, all of them dominated by the watermelon, gives it a very much aquatic sort of sensation, DNA. It's fruity, aquatic, almost along the lines of Nautica Voyage, okay? But the dry down is totally different. So the fruity, aquatic, sweet DNA goes into a mid part where you have tiara flower and coriander, the combination of which provide this with a fairly unique fingerprint, in a sense that it's not just about the top notes. It has a little bit more. The tiara flower and the coriander give it a little bit of an exotic type of twist. Not much more, but a twist, an exotic twist, okay, which sets it apart a little bit, gives it a little bit of a backbone before going into a very much sandalwood and amber dry down. This is where it totally sets itself apart from Nautica Voyage, which has a great sort of musky, mossy dry down. Here, the dry down is not as sophisticated as with Nautica Voyage, but still very much enjoyable. Enjoyable in the spring, in the summer, and even as an autumn fragrance. The color of the fragrance actually speaks for itself. It's very much a very warm fragrance, while being fruity and juicy. It's very warm. It has an exotic touch due to, as I mentioned, the coriander and the tiara flower, but also probably the ginger, the ginger here that is not very prominent, but definitely a player that spices things up in a fresh way, okay? While obviously tangerine and watermelon giving it a citrusy, aquatic feeling. So it's a thought through concept here by Agmenides, and it has basically everything that makes it be an appealing fragrance to anybody. It's therefore it's young at heart, this fragrance, but due to the ambery warmth, it is also suitable for not only summer, but colder months, and for probably people who are not in their 20s or 30s. anymore, because it really makes you come across as somebody with great positive energies. You can't really apply this fragrance without a smile on your face. It really puts you in a good mood. It's a mood booster. People will love it. I mean, with a good, well-blended watermelon and ginger and sandalwood, you can't really go wrong. If you spiced it up with ginger and coriander, like in this case, tiare flower, what can happen to you? It's not much risks taken. Okay, I think the main task was here to find a gap between the 4 fruity notes and then into the dry down. And dry down is the last and least interesting part of this fragrance, because it's not going really anywhere. It's sort of, I wish there was some muskiness, maybe some more prominent dry down than just sandalwood and fading out. But then again, this is a feel-good fragrance that is more about the top notes and the middle notes, while the base notes are probably, by the time you get to base notes, you fall asleep in the sand on the beach. Okay, so that's probably the overall direction that this fragrance is taken. But for what it is and for the price, it is an enjoyable creation that people around you will love. It will give you a definitely good, energetic, positive aura. You will love it. You will like it. It might not be your signature scent, but for the odd occasion of beach barbecue or any sort of summery, beachy, hot water setting, it's perfect. Mostly because of the fruity and watermelon start. And then in the late summer, the Indian summer as we call it, it might be good because it's a reminder of the fresh hot summer days with a nice ambery touch, which already provides you with some warmth for the colder autumn days to come. And so, yeah, it's nice, it's good, not more and not less. Okay, so Tommy Bahama for Men from Chris, presented by Chris from Scentland. Thanks very much, and see you soon for yet another review. Take care. Bye-bye.